Hey, and welcome to ChaosCraft. Wow, there was a window there. I hate it when Mac does this. There was a window right here. He moved it away from me. All right, here we go. So, challenge mode. Couple things happened. I told you guys last time that I fixed some species stuff that was happening. Basically, would make them evolve more erratically if they were in danger of becoming extinct, which definitely helped us generate some really cool, intricate behaviors that have better replay value. Now, when I got that done, good, these guys are all alive. When I got that done, I realized that the floating point variable I was using had some inaccuracies at a high level. So, like, I'd put in 0.2 and it'd go to 0.2000001. And so some data was getting slightly manipulated, not in a great way. And so what we did there is I ended up switching to the decimal variable, which can't be serialized. I'm getting like a lot of random stuff. Basically, I made it so that instead of having, if we look at these guys, neurons, if we look at, say, this guy here, they're down to the 10th. I made it, and that's nice that they're down to the 10th, because before it was like 0.300025. They can go down to the 100th, and I've been playing with adjusting how much these values get set based on how well a species is doing. So if the species is doing real well, we might only want to adjust it by hundredths, so we can get those fine-tuned corners a little bit tighter. So that's some stuff to play with there. Yeah, you can see this is a pretty complex brain there, and you can see he's moving around quite active. You can see like the turn output. If it fades out, that means its value's lower than if it's high. If it's actually green. So this is the challenge mode. They're each going 50 times. This guy's at 9 right there. And when I hit follow, it shows you every single time he's done. So he's done quite a few. Now, we still don't have is an insane amount of consistency here. Well, this screen's not doing great. You can see here little spikes in behavior. This guy hasn't actually, that guy hasn't done too much. The purple guy's like not doing great. I just pulled up a bunch of random ones. The late night try me is probably the best one. Which one is that? I'll have to look into that. Either way, I'm about to do a UI overhaul, so that's good news. So we won't have to deal. Now that I've got them learning in a fairly consistent fashion. See, what I'm doing is I'm using their color, and I think that's what's throwing this off. That looks great if they're dark purple, but a light green doesn't work so well on this screen. I'll have to make note of that. I haven't had their color there, but their behavior is much more consistent now. It's not as consistent as I'd like it to be yet, but it is more consistent. Considering that they're in a randomized environment, which you don't see like a lot of the other people that are doing neat neural nets, doing, then that's actually still pretty impressive. This guy's on fire. Who is that guy? I think that guy just made it all the way to the top. So either way, that's that. If I can find the screen I'm looking for, some random stuff I just want to run by people. Check this out. I think I'm going to use this for my new video entrance thing. And then for those of you guys that know, I run a small consulting company that's beginning to focus on AI now. So working on that. Definitely going to send it to some Fiverr guys to clean up in the long run, because iMovies just evidently does not have the chops for it. We'll be working on, I probably will be doing my first like seriously edited video in the near future, as we kind of build towards some exciting announcements. But yeah, with that said, we're starting to see a lot better. And again, I didn't write a single line of code for these guys like to teach them or to like actually decide. They were totally randomly generated, their behaviors. I mean, this is what it looks like. This is chaos, and I love it. So making progress. Yeah, we're down to 2 of them. Everybody else must have finished their rounds, and we see here these guys are probably the best then because they didn't die. And the other guys were dying pretty quick. And I mean, these aren't like my top-notch trained bots. They're just some that, I mean, this one says late night try me. I'm pretty sure I had a couple glasses of wine before I saved that guy. But if we look at late night try me, yeah, he's had the best runs probably out of everybody. Yeah, he still spent a fair amount of time at the bottom, so he's not totally optimized. But we're getting there. Seconds per tick is actually looking really good too. That's good. It means he's processing at five every 0.2 seconds. He's going 5 times a second. He processes with the world to do, and then that's the end. It ended. So we could, that's something I've got to still finish out as clearly cleaning up this user interface. That's probably my biggest Achilles heel. But now if they're learning again, I can do that. So that's good. We can train them. And then also on this screen, you can enable back propagation to train them a different way. But hopefully there'll be a lot more coming soon. Once I get the user interface cleaned up, this is going to be a lot easier to actually play. We've got the makings of challenge mode, so come check it out. Like I always say, check us out on Discord. That'll be in the show notes. Feel free to support me on Patreon, again in the show notes. Check us out on Twitch/Schematical Games, Twitter/Schematical. If you want to interact with me, I'm pretty active in these chats morning, noon, and night. So I'd love to hear from you guys. Maybe I'll even slap one of these at the beginning. All right. Thanks, and take care.